Hey Lunar, ask me how I feel about Mega Man.
Rock, how do you feel about Mega Man?
That's alright, I guess.
Well, 7 is. X is fantastic. 7's kinda weird.
You know that Dr. Wily's got boobies behind that globe?
I did know that, actually, yes.
Everybody knows that now. But, did you know that this music that's playing right here is also the ending theme for Mega Man 6?
That would make sense. I was actually gonna ask, is that the Wily machine from Mega Man 6?
No, it's the end credits music.
No, I mean the machine that Wily was
Oh, yeah,
in.
yeah. Yeah, that's the final battle from 6. The stupidly easy final battle.
You know what I like about Mega Man 7?
What?
Mega Man 7 has actually my favorite robot master in it.
Which one is that?
That would be Freeze Man.
Oh, well then, I have good news for you. Freeze Man's in this one.
Fantastic. He is, to pardon the pun, really cool looking, I always thought.
Lunar, you need to chill out. Fucking cold puns. Feel like Curbs here, and I hate it.
Would be better if you have Curb here, or late 90s Arnold Schwarzenegger.
That's a tough one. Schwarzenegger was rich, so...
But then you had to be dealing with him going like, I still see you. Chill out.
Yeah, but then I like to think he'd hand me a big pile of money and impregnate my housekeeper. Good luck, Mega Man. Good luck getting to play this fucking game. Also, check out Dr. Light's little fangs here. His weird little pixel fangs.
Oh, Mega Man, we got to stop Dr. Wowie. He's about to escape from prison. Look.
Let's just stand here and watch this happen for a while.
If my hand was a little bit lower, I'd be giving Rush a proctology exam.
You know what? They didn't even give Rush a head-turning animation, so he's just staring really, really hard at that chunk of road.
I do like the fact that they added Wily's flying saucer eye wiggle right at the beginning of this game. No fooling around this time.
And I'm really glad that he stopped putting his feet up on the dashboard. That would have been gross at 16-bit.
Didn't he only really do that in Mega Man 1, though?
Yep. He learned his manners quickly.
You know what I just realized it sounds like when Mega Man gets hit in this game?
What?
It sounds like the most distinct sound from the Genesis sound chip.
Huh.
Because whenever I think of the Genesis sound chip, I always think of that weird techno explosion noise.
Huh.
Do you know the noise I'm talking about?
No,
Where it's like
I don't, because I never really played the Genesis much.
Well, it's a super distinct sound, and because it's like an explosion, but it's like an explosion mixed with a swing.
That, by the way, was me expecting a cutscene to play out and getting shot in the face instead.
Base, your tactics there kind of could have used some work. You're as good as they say, Mega Man. I can't believe how you just stood there and shot me. Like Bass, and he's Treble. We don't have very original names. We're kind of rip-off, really.
Dr. Wily doesn't have a... Oh, shoot.
Shit, that was supposed to be a secret.
Yeah,
At least
we're
you
gonna
don't
fight Freeze Man.
Woo! Look how cool he is. It's like some sort of icy ninja thing.
He's got a kind of a Gundam-y thing going with his V-fin. Here we go. gonna get hit by a creepy thing. And then fucking polar bears.
Mega Man, you're supposed to shoot. You're supposed to kill them, not just run through them.
You're not the boss of him. Man does what Mega Man wants. See? Now he'll do it. Very little game.
Yeah, the weird thing I've always found about Mega Man 7 is that it's like a traditionally styled Mega Man, but everything is really big.
Don't.
Like in the original, like the NES Mega Man's, like since Mega Man's sprite was small and stuff, it feels really claustrophobic. Mega Man 7 does, because all the sprites seem bigger. Well, I know, but also the environments don't seem that much bigger, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
It also feels really clunky, but that's probably because X came out first, and X is smooth as butter.
Yeah, there's something that's gonna happen here in a little bit that kind of prove that point for you. Just give it a second. Or a few seconds, I don't know, we'll get back to it. The thing that always felt the weirdest about Mega Man 7 to me is how the shooting mechanics feel. There's something off about them.
Jump doesn't seem as floaty as it used to either. Just...
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Mega Man falls a bit faster than he did before.
Well, yeah, the jumping seems more precise than it used to. And then it did in in X.
And thinking about Mega Man 8, yeah, it feels more like the NES games in how it feels when you jump. It's a little floatier.
Oh, and here we see Rockarino's first foray into E-Tank guzzling.
Okay, so what you were saying about it feeling clunky, watch how fucking long it takes me to get up this ladder. Yeah, I'm hitting up this whole time, and, like, the hitbox on the ladder is really weird. Like, in a NES Mega Man game,
you'd have hit that.
problem.
Yeah, you would have hit that by now, because the hitbox is right dead center in the middle of the ladder, instead of, like, the entire ladder frame sort of thing.
It's definitely an odd one, this game. People bitch about Mega Man 8, and I never really got that. Mega Man 8's pretty good. It feels good to play. This one feels strange all over, though. Also, I'm going to realize very soon here, should not have picked Freeze Man to start with. For some reason, I thought he was the starter, but...
No, Burst Man is the starter.
Yes.
For Mega Man
I
7.
realized that, like, immediately as soon as I picked Freeze Man's stage that I had made a huge mistake.
Although, I think I've seen things where people start with Freeze Man, but that always weirded me out, like those people that start Mega Man 3 by fighting Magnet Man.
I can see that. I mean, of course I can buster everybody in 3 except Gemini Man.
But Top Man's such an easier boss, though.
I mean, he is. He's ridiculously easy.
I remember watching YouTube videos at some point, and it was a guy who basically did Buster only, no damage runs of the original like NES Mega Man games. And I don't remember what the guy's name was, but what he'd do is he'd rate Robot Masters on how hard they were to do.
That's interesting. I'll check that out. I wish
really
I
wish
could claim that I'm that good, but I am not.
No, it was interesting because like, as I said, he'd rate difficulty on how hard it was to do for each boss, and I think I think by the end of it, Brightman was actually the hardest guy to buster only without taking damage, because...
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a certain randomness to his movements that you can't predict, is I think what it came down to.
He's a bright boy, that one. That bright man. That was a joke. Laugh at that.
I think he said Electman was also really hard, except that you could cheese Electman if you knew what to do.
Yeah.
But it apparently took really careful timing.
I managed to buster Electman once, and that was because I was playing on the 3DS, so if I fucked up and died, I could just rewind really quickly.
And then double Electman. And then triple Electman.
Jesus Christ. Fucking double ring, man. What did it mean? I'll never be able to duplicate that either. Never. That was like a totally random chance thing to happen.
I'm still not. I have told you that I thought you were completely lying about that Heatman warp until I actually.
I didn't forget that you thought I was a liar. But let me finish my thought first before I go back to hating you. So, fuck, what was I saying? Oh, so since we're supposed to be talking to an audience here, we should probably explain Double Ring Man. So, again, I was playing the Mega Man games on a flash card on 3DS, DS at the time, and I got killed by Ringman, so I just used the rewind feature to go back outside of his lair again, and then the rewind feature made the game bug out terribly and caused 2 Ringmans to spawn. I did not survive that encounter.
As you would not be meant to.
Oh, but I wonder, I'm going to go to my grave wondering what would have happened had I been more skilled.
Given that this is just a test recording, though, I will mention that it's probably not a good idea to mention, playing, flashcard-driven DS games on a public YouTube channel.
You think? I don't think anybody will give a shit.
Might be some.
What the hell are they gonna do? Knock on my door in the middle of the night? Say, emulation police, open up.
Well, no, but... Well, it's like one of those...
Fine. Everything's fine.
I just think there might be some sort of,
Everything's fine.
It's like all those forums, like, they put emulators up, but if you actually ask for where the ROMs are, they'll ban you from the forums because that's technically illegal.
Why did I pick Freeze Man?
He's so cool.
Shut up. One thing I noticed, those fossils... So, okay, think back to Skullman's stage in Mega Man 4. They had a similar thing going. Well, that dinosaur right there, that's a robot dinosaur skeleton. So, never mind, I guess. I was gonna say those fossils didn't look like robots, but...
The more question is, it's like,
Why?
Well, like I was saying, robotics is probably a more recent development. How do you get a frozen dinosaur robot fossil? Unless like those videos suggest, Wily just builds these